Intro, in a deep, calm, observant voice. When we talk about Cristiano Ronaldo, we're not just talking about a footballer. We're talking about a symbol, a machine born in Madeira, maintained and fueled across 2 decades at Old Trafford, the Bernabeu, Turin, and now the desert sands of Saudi Arabia. But every legend carries a few stains. And Cristiano, with his defiant nature and towering expectations, clearly has a few shiny scratches. Today, I invite you to hear a long, deep tale told in a deep, warm voice about the bad habits of Cristiano Ronaldo. From the infamous "I'm the best" swagger to theatrical pitchside drama. From his extreme training rituals to lifestyle scandals that send tabloids into a frenzy, his mind-crafted aura, a hero with glitches, easily loses his temper with referees. Former FIFA ref said Martinez recalls Ronaldo being difficult, protesting decisions to the point where even after VAR confirmed the ruling, CR7 still muttered, "You think you're the star now?" A face-off between a superstar and a top referee that ended with a late apology in the stadium tunnel. But you know the CR7 formula: tantrum, then regret classic. A voice that doesn't play well with coaches. Recently, Ronaldo threw shade at a former coach no name dropped. Some of them don't even understand football. Fans believe it was aimed at Erik ten Hag, his old nemesis at Man United. For a man who's repeatedly declared himself the greatest player in football history, that sounded more like pride than honesty, maybe even ego unchecked, addicted to supermodels and luxury. Off the pitch, Ronaldo lives a billionaire dream. Supercars, mansions, the CR7 brand, and splashy events. Critics say he lives in a bubble, detached from reality, where the image of a normal guy fades behind a mega brand avatar. Court tranks, body contracts, the extreme discipline. Trains like a robot, eats like a monk. Carlos Tevez once said Ronaldo was always at the gym. Even when Tevez arrived early, Ronaldo was already there, half asleep, but training. He eats 6 times a day, fish, chicken, olive oil, no sugar, like a monk obsessed with muscles. They say talent without hard work is nothing, and Ronaldo grits his teeth living by it. But sometimes, fans wonder, does he live like a machine, not a man? Scrambled sleep, the polyphasic way. Ronaldo doesn't sleep a solid 8 hours, but divides it into 5 90-minute naps, in between workouts, meals, and cryotherapy recovery sessions, like a human experiment. Sure, that's discipline, but does he even know what relaxing feels like? Dark stains off the field, from rumors to infamy. Tax scandal in Spain. Ronaldo was accused of evading 14.7 M in taxes between 2011 and 2014. He eventually pleaded guilty and paid nearly 19 minutes to avoid jail time. Assault allegations. The 2009 lawsuit by Catherine Mayorga still sparks debate. The court ruled there wasn't enough evidence for criminal charges, but the shadow remains. Provocative gestures toward fans. In an Al Nassr match, Ronaldo was fined 20 real and suspended for a gesture considered offensive to rival fans, shouting Messi's name right after scoring a penalty. Not his first time. He's been slammed for arrogant gestures like stroking his chin to say, "I'm the king." Branding and the rise of his ego. "I'm the greatest," says himself, Ronaldo once claimed. "I'm the most complete player in football history." Some admire the confidence. Others say, if you're really great, You don't need to keep saying it. Euro 2024. When ego hurt the team, despite being goalless, and Portugal exiting the tournament, Coach Martinez still kept Ronaldo starting every game. The blind faith in the icon cost them. Many believe his presence blocked a golden generation's big chance. Brand bias in awards, Globe Soccer Awards, has been accused of favoritism organized and sponsored by Jorge Mendes, Ronaldo's agent. People doubt the objectivity of any trophy CR7 wins there. Digital tantrums, groomed pride, and public slips. Ronaldo may be a football gem, but sometimes he shines with a bit too much vanity. A former teammate said, "He spent hours looking in the mirror." A coach added, "If the training footage wasn't high def, he'd complain, 'Why does this look like crap?'" High standards? Sure. But modern fans ask, if you're always obsessed with your own reflection, are you still part of a team? Summary: a superstar with fractures, undeniable strengths, inhuman discipline that built a near-perfect football machine. Mental strength: I fight my mind, a relentless warrior. God: tier scoring records, competitive fire, and global influence. But also, undeniable flaws. Flaw, or scandal impact. Arguing with referees hurts his professional image. Public spats with coaches divides teams, causes tension. Lavish, disconnected lifestyle feels unrelatable to fans. Provocative gestures, suspensions, fines, tax evasion, assault allegations, tarnished reputation, overshadowing teammates, disrupts team harmony. When a deep voice meets irony, the final. Imagine all this being narrated in a deep, warm voice, like a gentle American storyteller, Morgan Freeman, style with a dash of dry sarcasm. You'd hear something like, "Yes, impressive." But that voice that keeps echoing, "I'm the best," gets a bit tiring. It's like there's a Ronaldo in every mirror every morning, not just brushing his teeth, but admiring himself. This isn't mockery. It's just us trying to catch up with the glow someone insists on turning up to max brightness.